Listen, y'all, the drama just keeps piling up and we need to talk about it. For weeks now, people have been buzzing with rumors that Cardi B might be expecting another baby. And every time that comes up, Cardi shuts it down quick. She's been telling folks to stop making up stories about her. But here's the twist. Offset doesn't seem to be keeping things low-key at all. In fact, the way he's been moving online, it feels like he's trying to let everybody know something. Just a couple of days back, he popped up under a post on Instagram where someone wrote, "I hope people realize that legally, that baby would still be Offset's. If she's pregnant by another man, this is about to get messy." Now, instead of ignoring it, Offset fired back with, "The devil is a lie." At first glance, I thought he was just throwing out one of his usual dramatic lines, not really thinking too deep about it. But when you sit with it, the comment feels more like a hint. Like he's actually pointing toward the pregnancy rumors being real, and Offset hasn't exactly been quiet since then. On top of that, people on TikTok are now asking the big question out loud: who is the father of this baby?
Because I know y'all like to tussle, but we all saw what we saw when Cardi walked out the courtroom, right? In that white outfit. We all saw the same thing. Now, the question is, whose is it?
And here's where things take an even messier turn. Offset didn't just stop at that one shady comment. Nope. He jumped right back into the conversation online and left another remark that had everybody talking. This time, he flat out wrote, "Not mine." Now let's really think about that for a second. If there was no pregnancy at all, why would he even bother saying that? Like, imagine someone accused you of being the father of a child that didn't even exist. Your natural response would probably be confusion, like, what baby are you even talking about? Or maybe you wouldn't say anything at all because there's nothing to deny. But Offset didn't do that. Instead, he responded in a way that makes it seem like, yes, there is a baby in the picture. He's just making it clear that the child isn't his responsibility. That one little comment basically opened the floodgates for speculation. Meanwhile, Cardi is still out here working overtime to shut these rumors down. Every chance she gets, she's denying it, trying to make sure nobody believes the chatter. But all of her denials are being overshadowed by her estranged husband, who keeps feeding the fire on social media. It's almost like he's outing her against her will, taking away the option for her to share the news on her own terms, if it's even true. And honestly, it feels downright messy. Offset basically tossed her under the bus right in front of millions of people. Add in the fact that their divorce has already been ugly, the online arguments, the constant back and forth, and it's clear there's a lot of bitterness between them. And let's not forget, rumors about Cardi moving on with Stefan Diggs are only making the situation even more complicated. Offset is definitely playing the role of the bitter ex right now, and the timing makes everything even messier. Think about it. If Cardi really is carrying Stefan Diggs' child while she's still legally tied to Offset, that's only going to drag their divorce into even deeper waters. And honestly, it almost feels like Offset is stirring the pot on purpose, adding fuel to the fire just to make things harder for her. Now I can understand why Cardi might be hurting. Let's be real. It's incredibly hard to walk away from someone you once deeply loved, especially when that's the person you've built a family with. But when the trust gets shattered by constant cheating, it chips away at your confidence and your self-worth. I'm sure that pain is heavy, and going through a public divorce doesn't make it any easier. Still, jumping into another relationship so fast, and possibly getting pregnant again right in the middle of all this, feels like a rebound move. The kind of decision you make when you're not in the clearest headspace. Remember, Cardi was always vocal about wanting her children within marriage. She waited until she tied the knot to start her family. So for her to still be technically married while allegedly carrying another man's baby, that's a huge shift from what she once stood for. And here's the kicker. Stefon Diggs' situation is far from simple. Word is, he just welcomed a baby earlier this year, plus he's reportedly got one woman pregnant and another expecting twins. On top of that, he already had a child before all of this. If the rumors are true, that means he could have 4 babies on the way at the same time. That's a lot of chaos for anyone, let alone someone as high profile as Cardi. So where does that leave us? Offset doesn't look like he's backing off anytime soon. If anything, he seems determined to keep dropping hints and letting everyone know what's allegedly going on. The real question is Offset just being petty and trying to embarrass Cardi, or is he simply exposing the truth while she tries to cover it up? I'd love to hear what y'all think about this situation.
I know a pregnant belly when I see it. And that right there looks like a baby bump. Oh, yeah. A lot of people are speculating that Cardi B is pregnant again and she's in court again. Child, if it's two things that Cardi B is going to do, she's going to stay in a court case and she's going to stay pregnant. I have never seen such a celebrity hood rat in my life as Cardi B. But at least she can afford them. At least she won't be relying on the taxpayers to help her feed, clothe, and house the babies. Even though they're going to probably have different daddies. It's looking like another Kimora Lee on our hands. But anyway, yeah, that looks like a baby bump to me. And some are wondering, is it Offset? Did Offset spin the block with his sperm? Or is it the new dude Diggs, Stefan Diggs? I don't know, but the baby will probably still look like the other kids because Offset and Stefan are twinning, right? Am I the only one that seems to think that they look just alike? So the kids won't look too much different from each other if it is Stefan's baby, which I think it is. You know, they were on again and off again. So somewhere in between the on again, Stefan sperm made contact with the egg in Cardi B. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. And you know she loves to dress half naked even when she goes to court when she's not pregnant. Cardi B is not the one to wear all these layers of clothes, all these bulky clothes right here. This is not the usual Cardi B. This looks like a pregnancy right here. That's what it's looking like. Yeah. I don't know why she keeps it a secret every time she gets pregnant. I don't know why she likes to keep it secretive until she's obviously pregnant. But anyway, at least she's not having her pregnant belly being bare in public like Rihanna and a lot of these regular hood rats. Like the one I seen the other day in South Haven, Mississippi Walmart. And I cannot unsee that big old nasty looking pregnant belly. At least she's covered up and looking decent as a pregnant woman. Alleged pregnant woman. Yeah.
Her body, her choice. She's a grown-ass woman, millionaire status, and clearly she does what she wants. But I just want to know, is Cardi B really pregnant?
And I don't care what nobody say, Cardi B is definitely pregnant. Cardi B move on faster than Mexican music, but I honestly feel like you see females do it every day. Like, as soon as you get, this is how I feel. I know a lot of people be like, oh, you shouldn't move on that fast, but what are you waiting on? I feel like people that say you should not move on with a relationship that fast are people who sit around and pray that they ex see them or hope that they get back together. My thing is, most times with a woman, the relationship is done before she even leaves. The relationship is done mentally before she even leaves. Now, I do feel like it might be a slight plot twist that she might be already like, she probably was already pregnant from Offset before she left the relationship. But I just seen her leaving court. She's definitely carrying. And I know a bitch that carry because I'm a bitch that stay pregnant. I'm safe right now. But I know. I don't know. Have y'all seen this? Let's talk about this in the comments. She got on like a white suit. She got a bump. She definitely got a bump. But who do y'all think she's pregnant from? I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, if your man rich, you rich, and he want kids, why not, sister? I mean, you know how many bitches get pregnant from broke niggas every day? Thank you.
And at the end of the day, this whole situation is more than just gossip. It's about love, betrayal, and the mess that comes when private pain plays out in public. Offset is dropping comments left and right, Cardi is denying nonstop, and Stefan Diggs' name is now tangled in the middle of it all. But the truth? Only time will tell. So, what do you think? Is Offset simply trying to hurt Cardi by putting her business out there, or is he just saying what she doesn't want the world to know? And if the rumors about Stefan are true, what does that mean for Cardi's future? Drop your thoughts below because I really want to hear where you stand on this. This story is far from over, and trust me, when the next piece of drama unfolds, I'll be right here to break it all down for you.